Hello everyone, welcome back to Pilates with Beth. Today I have a full body workout for you, and this class will be a moderate intensity, so when you're ready, roll out your mat and let's get started. We're going to begin by warming up our core, coming into a tabletop position with your knees under your hips and wrists under your shoulders. From here, walk your hands forward slightly and shift your weight forward into a half plank position. Exhale to send your body back into a child's pose. Inhale, pull forward, dip the hips into half plank. Exhale, send your glutes to your heels, child's pose. When you come into your half plank, slightly tuck your hips under and engage your abdominals to start warming up your core. Returning to your tabletop position now, let's take some bird dogs. Engage your abs and inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift left arm and right leg out long. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Staying with just this side, as you extend the right leg, remember to squeeze your glute to lift the leg as high as you can. Try to stay straight in the spine here and avoid arching in the back. Moving into pulses now to test our core strength and balance. Hold your left arm and right leg extended, and let's just take little lifts up and down, lowering a few inches and then lifting a few inches. Keep the tension in your glutes here and remember to keep your core muscles tight. Come down onto your forearms with your elbows underneath your shoulders. Cross your right leg behind your left and flex the foot. Exhale to uncross the legs and kick your right leg up. Inhale, cross the leg. Exhale, lift. As you lift into your donkey kick, squeeze your right glute and think about kicking the heel away from you to fire up the glutes. Box out your arm now by rotating your left hand to point towards your right. Let's add on a side kick. Exhaling to kick into your donkey, then inhale, draw your knee towards your right tricep. Exhale, kick back to donkey, and inhale, cross the leg. So we lift, draw knee to tricep, extend, and lower down. As you bring your knee in towards your tricep, think about crunching through the right side of your body to engage your obliques. Keep the tension in the glutes here by keeping your foot flexed. Now extend your right arm and get ready for our fire hydrants. Keeping your left forearm on the mat, exhale to open your leg out to the side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Think about squeezing your glutes together here to really target your outer glute muscle. Keep your foot flexed throughout the entire move. Let's stretch it out. Cross your right leg in front of your left and then extend the left leg out long, coming into your pigeon position. Feeling a lovely stretch in the right glute. For more of a stretch here, lower down onto your forearms. Let's repeat the same sequence on the other side. Returning to your tabletop position now, taking our bird dogs. Exhale, lift your right arm and left leg out long. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. As you extend the left leg, remember to squeeze the glute to lift the leg as high as you can. Stay pointing through the toes here and try to keep your spine as straight as you can. Moving into pulses now to test our balance and our core strength. Hold your right arm and left leg extended and let's just take little lifts up and down, lowering a few inches and then lifting a few inches. Keep the tension in your glutes here and remember to keep your core muscles tight. Coming down onto your forearms with your elbows underneath your shoulders, cross your left leg behind your right and flex the foot. Exhale, uncross the legs and kick up into your donkey. Inhale, cross the leg. Exhale, lift. As you lift into your donkey, squeeze that left glute and think about kicking the heel away from you to fire up the glutes. Box out that arm now by rotating your right hand to point towards your left. Let's add on that side kick. Exhaling into your donkey, then inhale, draw your knee towards your left tricep. Exhale, kick back to donkey and inhale, cross the leg. So we lift, draw knee to tricep, extend and lower down. As you bring your knee in towards your tricep, Think about crunching through the left side of your body to engage your obliques, keeping your foot flexed throughout the entire move here. Now extend your left arm, ready for our fire hydrants. Keep your right forearm on the mat and exhale to open your leg out to the side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Thinking about squeezing your glutes together to target those outer glute muscles. Let's stretch it out now. Cross your left leg in front of your right and then extend the right leg out long, coming into your pigeon position. Feeling a lovely stretch in the left glute, and for more of a stretch here, come down onto your forearms. Moving into a supine position now to work on our abs. Your knees are bent, feet hip distance apart, interlace your hands behind your head and tuck your tailbone under to flatten your back against the mat. Lift your left knee to a 90-degree angle and inhale to prepare. Exhale to bring right elbow towards left knee. Inhale, lower and extend the left leg out long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. As you crunch, try to lift your right shoulder blade as high off of the mat as you can. Can you bring that elbow to tap your knee here? Let's intensify this move now by holding in our cross crunch. So draw your right elbow towards your left knee. Inhale to extend the left leg. Exhale, tap the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. So we are holding our upper body lifted. Keep your right shoulder blade off of the mat and point through the toes as you extend the leg to elongate through the lower body. One more move. We are just going to keep the lower body still and crunch up with our upper body. So inhale to prepare, exhale crunch elbow to knee, inhale lower, exhale lift, trying to stay lifted in your crunch here to add in that extra core burn and to keep the tension in our abdominals. Let's give our abs a break by moving into some bridges. Shuffle your heels in towards your glutes and inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your hips up into a bridge. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Think about pressing your weight into your heels here to really engage your lower body and squeeze your glutes at the top of the move to lift your hips as high as you can. When we lower down, we are only tapping our tailbone to the mat before we lift back up again to keep the tension in your glutes. Adding on an abduction now to work our outer glutes, so we exhale into our bridge. Inhale, open your knees apart. Exhale, close. Inhale, lower. So we exhale, lift. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, lower. Really squeezing your glutes together as you open your knees apart to contract those outer glutes, shifting your weight into the outer edge of your feet to help stabilize through the lower body. We're just going to hold lifted now and take our leg abductions. So we exhale into our bridge. Inhale, knees open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Keep your core tight here and keep your hips lifted as high as you can. You're doing great. One more move to add on, we're going to finish with pulses. Opening your knees into your abduction, let's just take little pulses up and down, lowering a few inches and then lifting. Keeping the tension in your glutes, keep pressing your hips as high as you can as you lift and lift. Moving into our ab series on the other side, interlace your hands behind your head and lift your right knee to a 90-degree angle. Exhale, bring the left elbow towards the right knee. Inhale, lower and extend the right leg. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. As you crunch, try to lift your left shoulder blade as high off of the mat as you can, trying to tap that knee with the elbow. Let's intensify this move now by holding in our cross crunch. So draw your left elbow towards your right knee. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, tap the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. So we are holding our upper body lifted in our crunch here to really work those obliques. Keep your left shoulder blade off of the mat and point through the toes as you extend the leg to elongate through the lower body. Returning our knee to that 90-degree angle, we are going to keep the lower body still and just crunch up our upper body. So inhale to prepare, exhale crunch elbow to knee, inhale lower, exhale lift. Try to stay lifted in your crunch here to add that extra core burn, so don't let those shoulder blades touch the mat. Amazing, let's stretch it out with some hip circles. Bringing your knees to your chest and place your hands on them, now circling your knees round in big circles, one way and then the other to feel a lovely release in your hips. Making your way into a downward facing dog now for our last series of class. Coming into a tabletop position and then walking your hands out slightly, curling your toes under and then pressing back into your downward facing dog. Your seat bones are pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale to ripple your spine forward to plank. Exhale, bend the knees and press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, round the spine into plank. Exhale, arch the spine, downward facing dog. Working on our core strength and spine mobility here. Make sure that when you ripple to plank, your shoulders are over your wrists. We are now going from downward facing dog to cobra, so inhale to shift your weight forward to plank, then lower the hips into cobra. Exhale, lift the seat bones and press back into your downward facing dog. We are inhaling to arch the spine and open the chest into cobra, then exhale, press back to down dog. Using the strength of your core to lift you up from your cobra and push you back into your downward dog. Adding on a cobra push-up to this sequence now to work our triceps. Inhale, shift forward to plank and then dip the hips into your cobra. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, push up and then exhale, downward facing dog. So we inhale cobra, broaden through the collarbones. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, push up and exhale, downward facing dog. As you take your cobra push-up, keep your elbows tucked in towards your body to feel this move in your triceps. Staying in our cobra now, let's open our hands mat distance apart and come up onto our fingertips. Inhale to drop your left shoulder down to the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop the right down. Exhale, lift. Opening the chest and shoulders here by alternating dropping each shoulder down towards the mat. Finishing with a puppy pose, let's come into a tabletop position with our knees under our hips. Reach your arms towards the top of the mat and now melt your chest down towards the mat. See if you can let your forehead rest on the mat here, feeling a lovely stretch for the upper back and shoulders. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. I hope this workout left you feeling strong and energized. If you enjoyed this workout and would like to see more like this, be sure to leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.